Welcome to our kitchen oasis. Today, I'm going to show you how to make beautiful cream puffs with delicious custard cream filling. This is a step-by-step guide to successful, fail-proof choux pastry and custard cream. First, you're going to make the choux pastry. In a cold saucepan, you add oil, water, and some butter. I left it in the room temperature for a while so that it melts quicker. Milk, and then you turn the heat medium to high heat and make sure everything's melted. Now it's boiling up a little bit like that, and then you stop the heat and add the flour in one go and mix. This mixing shouldn't take too long. Just make sure that all the flour is incorporated. At this stage, the texture is a bit lumpy, but that's okay. So now it's all mixed in. So you turn the heat back on, medium to high heat, and cook it further as you mix vigorously like this. This will dry the dough a little bit more and make the dough smoother. After cooking 30 to 40 seconds, you can stop the heat, and this is ready for the next step. Now you're going to add some eggs. The first egg in and mix. It is a little bit slippery and hard to incorporate, but it will come together. The first egg is all incorporated, so on to the second one. It is a good idea to put the egg in a small bowl first, so that if some shells get in, it is easier to remove from the bowl. The second one is incorporated onto the third egg. Up until third egg, you don't have to worry about the consistency. And this process could be done with the electric beater if you prefer. Now on to the fourth egg. Oops, a piece of shell got in. I told you it was a good idea to use the bowl. This fourth one, I beat it first and add a small amount at a time. It is crucial to check the consistency at this point, because if you add too much egg, the dough gets too runny, and you don't want that. So I'm being very careful, just tiny bit at a time, and mix. It's getting better now. This is the consistency you're after. The dough drops this way, leaves triangular shape like that. With 2 wet spoons, place small round shape pastry on the lined baking tray. Leave enough room in between to allow space for the pastry to puff up. With a wet fork and wet fingers, score the surface of the pastry and gently pull the pastry upwards so that it sits tall. This helps the pastry to puff up evenly. You spray the water. This water prevents the choux from drying out too quickly so that they will puff up before the outside is getting hard. Now it's ready to be baked. Bake the pastry in the preheated oven at 190 degrees or 180 when forced for 30 to 40 minutes until they are golden brown and puffed up. Please do not open the oven door until they are completely baked, otherwise they will collapse. Now you're going to make the custard for the filling. First, eggs in a bowl. Along with the sugar, and then mix. Now it's a little bit fluffy like this, and add some plain flour, cornstarch, and a bit of brandy or rum. It's up to you, you don't have to add this. And then mix. Now you add lukewarm milk. After mixed, you just strain into the pot. You cook this in medium heat and stirring very constantly. And please use the heat-proof spatula like this. And make sure that bottom's not burnt. Once it starts to thicken on the bottom, you might want to reduce the heat a little bit so that it doesn't get burnt or too lumpy. It's all cooked now and nice and thick. It's ready now. Off the heat, just add a small amount of butter to enrich the flavor and mix well. Now you're going to transfer the custard onto a shallow bowl so that it cools quickly, and then put the cling wrap directly onto the custard so that the skin doesn't form. And once the heat is gone, put this in the fridge until it's really cool. Now you're going to whip the cream. I've got some thickened cream in the bowl and some vanilla extract and condensed milk. I like condensed milk in the cream because it adds nice sweetness and creaminess to it. And I use the electric beater today. It is ready when it has these soft peaks like that. I've got this bowl in icy water so that everything keeps cool, and you pour into the whipped cream custard. So mix these two together. Now the filling is ready. Now the choux pastry is baked. The bottom's brown and it's nice and dry. You make a hole, small hole where you can't really see to let the steam out, and then put on the rack to cool down. Now I have this nozzle specially for the cream puffs, but if you don't have one, you can use this thinnest nozzle you have. And it's attached to the bag like this, and I just twist and tuck it a little bit so that it doesn't come out while I'm filling the cream. Into a tall jug or something like this while you fill. Now you're filling the cream into this. You shouldn't overfill because your body temperature will melt the cream, so probably halfway. Now you're ready to fill the cream puffs. Remember the hole you poked earlier to let the steam out? Just aim that and insert and then push, and then you feel the weight. If you don't have a piping bag or nozzle, you can just fill it without. So slice like this, and there's a hole there, so you can just fill it with a spoon. And put that lid back on, and that's done. Hope you enjoyed the video. We are posting a new video every Thursday. In our next video, we will show you how to make different kinds of treat using the same choux pastry and custard cream. See you next time!